Mike Davis in Atlanta. Same question is with Gordon. Same question is with Chase Edmonds. Is he going to remain the workhorse? What's his value if he does?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Right, it's a 1-year deal, like $5 million, I think, is what it amounted to. So nothing that's like, this is our feature back. We're committing to this guy for the future, no doubt about it. But if it is the case, then this is going to be an explosive offense. You got Matt Ryan still playing solid ball. You got Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley, like the two of the best receiver duo in the league. Even if you got a little bit of an older Julio Jones here, a little more injury-prone Julio Jones, you still got a guy that is one of the most terrorizing threats in the league. I don't think that's going to change quite yet. So you got the weaponry. You got the offense that's going to put up the points. You got Arthur Smith coming over from Tennessee, the most efficient red zone offense we've seen, like historic rates the last 2 seasons under Arthur Smith. Yeah, everyone's saying they had to regress, and they ended up scoring more points in the next season. So I really, really, really like this play calling. I like the weaponry around him. And especially because Arthur Smith, in back-to-back seasons, 3rd in rushing yards, 2nd in rushing yards, 2nd in rushing touchdowns, 10th in most attempts, 2nd in rushing attempts. And yes, of course, when you have Derrick Henry in your backfield, like that's the complexion of your offense. Of course, you're going to base it around the run. But this is like a former tight ends coach, kind of like one of those hard-nosed, love to grind it out, pound the rock type of guys. I do think that's part of his offensive identity. He loves to use that to set up the big plays, set up the play action. And I don't think Mike Davis is that guy you make a centerpiece that you then feed like 370 carries. So that's why I think they're going to draft a Najee Harris or somebody that's their true centerpiece, and that Mike Davis ends up just being a mere handcuff. But even as a mere handcuff, look what we saw last year from Mike Davis when Christian McCaffrey went down. More often than not, Mike Davis was giving you top 10 running back numbers. He ended up finishing as the RB18 on the season. There's definitely the potential to hit an top 20 RB season if he remains that guy, or if the guy in front of him ends up going down. My guess is this is just the first type of depth signing, because truly they have no one else. So Ito Smith right now, that's the only guy on the depth chart. Gurley's gone. Like, this is just like, let's have a guy in here that we know can produce somewhat. And he certainly can. He's a pass catcher. He can grind. He's nothing like flashy, but he can get it done. I still think that the next move, whereas if I'm like Melvin Gordon, I'm pretty confident it's going to remain the workhorse. Maybe they add a complimentary piece, but I think Melvin Gordon's going to be a workhorse. I like Chase Edmonds, like medium wise, like, yeah, this guy's probably going to still be the guy, but maybe not. I have very low confidence that the Falcons enter the season with Mike Davis as the workhorse. But should they do that, he would end up being the biggest winner of free agency. So we'll see.
All right.